It's a beautiful morning and welcome to another beautiful episode of Beyond the Surface. Hope you're doing great. I'm Tolulope Akiyemi. Hope it's the new week already, new week, new energy, like I always say. New week, new energy, new vibes. Hope the weekend wasn't too tiring and hope you are all set for this morning engagements and activities. All right, so this morning we're talking about something super amazing. You know, on Beyond the Surface, we give you the best of the best updates on social media, trending news, and many more. So if you would like more of this, do well to stay tuned on Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday at this same time, 7 o'clock to 7:30, so you would not miss out on any updates. All right, so after that being said, we're going straight to the business of today. Like, those updates are so amazing and kind of difficult. I think for Instagram, a lot of things that have been updated is kind of so annoying and makes it just kind of difficult for the user to make good use of it. So if you are an Instagram kind of a person, you want to take note of some updates on Instagram for your own profitability. And I think this update is kind of similar to that of Facebook, but I will not be talking about the similarity this morning because we've not discussed that of Facebook. Yeah, so we've not discussed that update on Facebook, so it will just be okay to talk about the new features on Instagram and get straight with it. And we're not talking just about Instagram this morning, we're talking about WhatsApp also. If you are using WhatsApp business, you would have noticed some kind of updates over the weekend. I think that was on Saturday or Fridays. Yeah, they updated a new feature which is super amazing. And you know, in the previous episode we talked about how some of those features that was updated on WhatsApp business has enabled a lot of small business owners run ads comfortably right from their WhatsApp accounts. And I talked about how we can link our WhatsApp account to our Facebook and Instagram account. So it has been so amazing to see this new feature pop out on WhatsApp. I feel like WhatsApp keep getting better, isn't it? So let's get straight to Instagram before talking more about WhatsApp, and then we talk about the trending news. So on Instagram, there is a particular update now that will suggest trending reels to people. Yes, trending news to people. It started this weekend as Mark Zuckerberg announced that they have found the new ways of probably making people that create content, engaging content, interesting content that so many people relate with, that they actually updated the features that would be able to suggest reels that are trending to people. So this particular update is to make sure that you are not left behind in any kind of activities or update that is going on social media. So Instagram has taken it upon itself to always update you. Like, they will always update you that, oh, this particular reels is trending, check it out. This particular reel is check it out. And it started this weekend. Yeah, if you are a frequent user of Instagram, you would have noticed these changes, that they were just suggesting reels and videos. They'll be like, most people are watching this video, check it out. Most people are watching this video, check it out. So they are making it even more difficult for you to deal with peer pressure. So basically, yeah, you just have to be more disciplined on the kind of content you consume on Instagram, because it can be used against you sometimes. Let's assume you are a Christian and you consume most of Christian content. You don't want Instagram to suggest a particular content to you because it's mostly watched by people. So you want to streamline the kind of content you watch on Instagram, and this feature I don't think is helping with that aspect. So you have to be more disciplined. All right, so that being said, a lot of reactions have been taking place. People are like, no, this is super like creative. And some people were like, we don't need you, we don't need it, why do you bring it up? People were like, they should focus more on their insights and promoting people organically, but instead they keep doing unnecessary things that we really don't need. Anyway, like I always tell you, on Instagram, people generally, they are not looking for a way to help you. They want to look for a way to help you and also make money from you. That's their utmost gain. So if they are not making money from you, what is their own gain of you using Instagram just for fun? So basically, yeah, that is it. And there is another update. I think it has been like in 2 weeks now or 3 weeks that this update has been all over Instagram, and that is selling of verification. So they call it meta verification. So basically, if you initially if you want to be verified on Instagram, you have to reach a particular number of followers, you have to reach a particular threshold, you have to meet some requirements before you are being verified. And that verification is that blue tick sign you see on all these popular celebrities post page. Yes, if you go to maybe Toyin Abraham, Iyabo Ojo, those people are verified Instagram users. Yes, because when you visit their page, you will see the sign was being ticked as a verified Instagram user. So basically, one of the benefits of being verified is that you'll be suggested to people, to new Instagram users and to even old Instagram users. So Instagram verified you, they can vouch that you don't post irrelevant content, and so they promote you naturally. So you don't have to spend money on sponsored ad before your content is being promoted. That is it about verification on Instagram. So basically, they have moved past that level and they have resulted into selling verification. So you don't have to meet any particular kind of threshold before you are verified on Instagram. So far you have the money, pay Instagram. Instagram will give you the blue tick for a particular number of dollars for a month, for a year. It depends on what you're doing, it depends on what you want. So you will see a lot of verification on Instagram. You would have been seeing a lot of verification on Instagram. Verification, like you don't have to have up to like 10k. If you have 1,000 followers, if you have 3,000 followers, 4,000 followers, you will be verified on Instagram. And I think this is kind of similar to Twitter, but we won't be talking much about Twitter this morning. So that aside, we also talking about WhatsApp. I told you that WhatsApp has given us wonderful updates, especially for those small business owners on WhatsApp. So basically, we announced last week that WhatsApp has enabled small business owners to run ads. So it doesn't end that way. They made it even much more easier for you to run ads from WhatsApp. And how is that being obtained? On your WhatsApp status. But basically, initially, WhatsApp status is like your personal view. It's meant to, like, WhatsApp status is like you just saying your mind, like what's on your mind, just like Facebook, what's on your mind. So WhatsApp status is just like you putting out your mind down, you know, sharing your thoughts with few circle of friends that you have on your contact. But that has transcends from, you know, sharing your information with few people you have on your contact to sharing your mind and perspectives with the world. Now, you'll notice if you open your WhatsApp status, there is a particular place that has been updated. Instead of number of views, we have posts, we have share button. So, and then we have views. Those are the three updates that has been updated: the views, the posts, the boost button, and the share button. The three has been super, like, it was so nice, it was creative to see that pop up on our WhatsApp status, and it's quite commendable to the WhatsApp team and all that. So basically, yeah, that is the update on WhatsApp. So if you want to, what do I mean when I say that you can share your thoughts with the whole world? By clicking on the boost button, will enable you to run a sponsored ad for your WhatsApp status. So that means those that sell contact gains, that like save my contact so that you can view my status, save my days so that I can view my status. People that sell contacts, you know, there are people that sell contacts, so that when people if you import people's contacts or those contacts gain file, those people that you have imported, they also save your number automatically, and that increase the number of views on your WhatsApp status. So now Instagram is taking the work away from them. Yes, so instead of you buying a contacts gain so that more people can view your status, you can actually just boost your status, and that's on period. That's on period. So it was quite amazing. Like, it's so amazing for further development. A lot of people have been appreciating the fact that WhatsApp is looking out for its users, so for its users' convenience, and it's quite amazing, honestly. Apart from that, so one thing that most social media managers are more concerned about is the fact that when you run ads, how possible is it for it to convert? How do we see the results? Will the result be commendable or not? We have not been able to verify that. We've not been able to verify that, so we cannot 100% say that if you run ads from your own, if you run ads from your WhatsApp directly, is going to convert more than when you run ads from Facebook Ad Manager, because really people advise that you run ads from Facebook Ad Manager. And if you're a business owner, you're watching me and you want to run ads successfully on like maybe on any platform, I would implore you to hire a social media manager to help you do it, so that you won't mix up and then just waste money on running ads. Running ads means advertising on social media platform. So that is all about the update on social media, and we'll be moving to the next trending updates and information on social media. But before then, I'd like to go on a short break. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Welcome back, and it's still your wonderful program Beyond the Surface. Thank you so much for staying tuned. And so to the trending news on social media. Twitter has been on fire over the weekend, as so many Nigerians are tweeting and they have so many thoughts about Hakimi divorce. Yes, Hakimi is a footballer, and there's a lot about Hakimi, but his wife filed a divorce for Hakimi, that they need to go their separate ways, and the wife demanded for half of Hakimi properties. To the wife's surprise, the courts had to respond to Hakimi's wife and told Hakimi that Hakimi has no property. Hakimi was known to be a multi-millionaire, and he was expected to have, not like he was expected, it was seen, like, was it expected or perceived? It was not perceived. He has a lot of money and properties, which the wife thought was his. And to the wife's surprise, the court told the wife that Hakimi has no properties in his name, which means Hakim has nothing. And the conclusion of the whole appeal was that Hakim is the one disadvantaged in the situation of the divorce court and the divorce case. That means that the wife of Hakimi would have to compensate the husband before leaving the husband. That was what went viral on Twitter. People were saying different things. People were like mostly Nigerian men were celebrating Hakimi for being a thoughtful person and all that. And how did it happen? They said Hakimi has all the properties that Hakimi acquired. He actually acquired that in the name of his mother. So automatically, every property that Hakimi has belongs to the mother, like it's in the mother's name. So they said that if Hakimi wants to buy anything, Hakimi has to ask his mother for everything, even though Hakimi was working for it, but the money was going to the mother's account. And then so many people were talking. People were like, what is going on? Like, people were praising Akimi, of course, and there were a video that was going viral and still currently going viral on social media on the way Akimi and his mother was rejoicing over the way the divorce case turned out. And it's quite it's controversial. So on the women's part, they were like, Akimi is a mama's boy, and that nobody should ever be with Akimi in their throughout their lifetime. That Akimi is a mama's boy. How can he not have a money of his own? That's from another perspective. Then another person was like, okay, Akimi is actually sensible, because if he actually had the money in his name, the woman will be taking half of the properties. Different people were hating on their imaginary wife, especially teenagers and youth. Gen Z generation keep saying, oh, I want to be like Akimi. So people are like, they want to be like Akimi. But my own perspective to it is that if you want to be like Akimi, then marry your mother. That's just it. And this particular thought, of course, has been going viral on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. You have been, I know you will be expecting me to talk about this, so I don't want to just miss out on the update, because it has been on fire. So basically, people have been just celebrating Akimi, of course, the guys, African men. Exactly. But there is some set of men that were against it. They were like, if you don't trust your wife, why would you marry someone you don't trust? That's number one. People were just critically analyzing things. I personally made a post on my Instagram and Facebook, come and see trolling. People were like, why do I have to say? Everybody have a right to their opinion anyway, but people were shy against it. But my own thoughts, and different people has different opinion about this case. It's just crazy. Like, it's a lot, and it is well. I pray people make God they are serving their role model, and even maybe their pastors or whatever, they make them their role model instead of social media clout and all that. It's not a good thing, so to say, but we pray that everybody has a good and a stable home. So that's all about Akimi. I think Paul Okoye made a particular statement that stirred up a lot of Nigerian men reaction, and he says, oh, that was what I even said, that it was my stand. And he said that marry your mother if you can't trust your wife. So basically, that has actually, a lot of people were like, no, it's a lie, marry your mother, what do you mean? Some people, there was a debate that the wife is not a part of the family. Like, if you marry someone, it's not a part of the family, that the family is the mother. People are just crazy on social media. So that's all about the Akimi story. Yes, so that'll be all for today's episode of Beyond the Surface. Thank you so very much for joining me. I really appreciate it, and do well to have a wonderful and a blessed week. I am Tolulope Akemi, signing out.